Hey everyone, my name is Brinkley Beaver, and this week we are doing all things Mexican food. Have you ever wondered where the best place in Warrensburg for Taco Tuesday is, but you don't want to waste your time or money at the wrong place? Have you ever wanted to host a fiesta night with your friends, but you don't know what to make? Stick around for solutions and much more here on Central Cooks. Taco Tuesday. Everybody loves it, even LeBron James. And Warrensburg has a lot of options. The dilemma, nobody wants mediocre tacos. So we sent out our crew members, Zara and Nick, to find the best tacos in Warrensburg. Check it out.
Hi guys, welcome to Central Cooks. This is the taco package. My name's Nick DiStefano.
I'm Zara Ruthman.
So on this journey here in Warrensburg on a magnificent Sunday afternoon weather-wise, we are going to 3 taco places to give our reviews of tacos. We are going to start with Taco Bell, then we're going to go to Chipotle, and then we're going to go to El Monterey. Just some quick, easy, navigatable places here in town. And yeah, let's get this party started.
Yeah.
Alright, so here we've stopped at Taco Bell, me and Zara over here. We just got the crunchy regular tacos. These are pretty messy, but they're very cheap. There was only $3.38, so let's see.
For the 2 of them.
For the 2 of them, yep. So let's see how this goes. Cheers, Zara.
Cheers.
We're gonna go here for our next round of tacos. Warrensburg took away their mask mandate, but it says here face masks are required, so I'm gonna be a good citizen and wear my mask. Let's do this. Alright, so for our next stop, we went to Chipotle. This is a common staple here in the Warrensburg area, and we figured Chipotle would be easier because what college kid doesn't like Chipotle? It's really good, it's easy, it's cheap. We spent a little bit more on these tacos. They come in a set of 3 tacos at Chipotle when you order them. So it was about like $6.20, but yeah, very good. And they've got some rice in them, and I can't wait to try them, Zara.
They are definitely more customizable than Taco Bell, and we chose the steak option, so.
With white rice.
Mm-hmm.
So cheers to taco place number 2. Because I don't want to wait 30 minutes to order a taco, and because Zara and I have an agenda, because we're cool people, we are going to call El Monterey on my phone, and we're going to do it with the Bluetooth machine here, and we're going to order some crunchy tacos.
Okay, sir. What do you like?
Okay, I would just like 2 crunchy beef tacos to go, please.
2 crunchy beef tacos. Okay. Anything else?
No, thank you. That'll be it.
Okay, you're ready in 10 minutes.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
We just got some crunchy beef tacos. These ones have tomatoes on them, but yeah, let's try this out. Cheers.
Cheers.
Definitely some good places all around to try tacos. So we are going to now drive back to my apartment and just give our overall reviews for these 3 taco places that we went to. Don't go away, folks.
Okay guys, we're back after we've had all of those tacos. We're ready to rate them all. So we're going to be rating them on the overall price, how cheap they were. We're going to be rating them on their crunchiness, their greasiness, and then overall taste.
Yeah, so Taco Bell, the price was good. You know, this was the cheapest option. We got 2 crunchy tacos for $3.88. It just was like the normal crunchy taco with beef, lettuce, and cheese.
It is the cheapest because it is more of a fast food place. So overall, the food taste was a little down. It probably was the greasiest out of all of them. And the shell did not have that crunch that I would have been looking for.
Yeah, I would agree, Zara, totally. The taco meat was too greasy, and the shell was not very stable. Like, towards the end of the shell, when I was eating it, it kind of just started to rip off, and you didn't really get to enjoy that full taco experience. It was almost like you bit into it, and then it was almost like a mini version of a taco salad. So Yeah, not the best place in my opinion for tacos, but if you want like somewhere like Zara mentioned, fast food, quick, easy, and affordable, then Taco Bell is definitely your number one option.
It is. And then at Chipotle, they give you 3 for about $6, which is about roughly 2. I think it was the more expensive option out of the 3. But the shell crunchiness was probably the best. It held up throughout eating it, so you didn't have to worry too much about it completely falling apart.
Yeah, I really like the fact that Chipotle had a very stable shell and it was easy to eat, and I like the fact that you can like create your own taco almost at Chipotle, like with El Monterey and Taco Bell, you know, they just put the toppings there on for you. Well, we ended up getting steak tacos and we just wanted that with some white rice to the side to add a little bit of flavor. I thought it had phenomenal flavor, you know, the white rice with that cilantro. That cilantro really gives a good spice, and yeah, it was a little bit on the expensive side, but I feel like it was definitely worth it with the steak option that we got.
And the steak definitely had the least amount of grease.
Yeah, it was way less messier to eat compared to El Monterey and Taco Bell, so that was a little bit of an advantage, but you know, sometimes messy food is worth it, so yeah, that's what we thought of Chipotle.
And then at El Monterey, they probably had a pretty average price. It was about $2 for tacos.
Yeah, we ordered 2 crunchy beef tacos, and for the total price, it was about $4 and a penny.
So if you want just like a little bit more quality, but without spending too much more, El Monterey is definitely the place out of the 3. Its shell was crunchy, but it did definitely start falling apart towards the end.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And I mentioned this to Zara right when we were eating it. I really liked the beef. The beef had a lot of good seasonings and flavorings to make it stand out, and I was really impressed with that. You know, a lot of seasonings or spices to food really add flavor, and it makes it much more enjoyable.
And it had just like enough grease that like you knew like it was meat, it's been cooked, but it wasn't like so overwhelming that it was like drenching down my hand. It was definitely a lot better than Taco Bell.
Yeah, I would agree that just the flavor of the meat and just how it was prepared, it was way better than Taco Bell. Sometimes those big chunks to meat always like, you can really like taste the texture and all that. So yeah, so that was our opinion for the taco joints that we went to, El Monterey, Taco Bell, and Chipotle. So hope you guys enjoyed this package. This has been Nick DiStefano.
I'm Zara.
And we'll see you guys soon.
Yeah, stay crunchy.
Awesome stuff, guys. Now I'm craving a Chipotle bowl. After this break, we're diving into my homemade enchiladas. Don't go away.
Who says we can't know how a Civil War soldier felt, or what it's like to change the rules of the game? Ken Burns pioneered a new way to tell America's story. And only PBS gives filmmakers like him a place to push the boundaries of what TV can do. Give to this PBS station so stories like these are available now and for generations to come.
Welcome back, everyone. Now that we've been around town to see where you can get the best tacos, I'm going to show you guys how to make homemade enchiladas for when you don't want to go out for Mexican food. First, preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Then you're going to want to take 2 cups of shredded chicken breast. I just grilled this on my own, and then I shredded it with 2 forks. I season it with salt and pepper. If you want to do cumin or garlic powder or even minced garlic, you can. Then you're going to take half a cup of sour cream, and you're going to mix that in. And then we're also going to take half a cup of cream of chicken soup. I know it's a little weird, but it makes it really creamy and tastes really good. And then also we have 1/4 teaspoon of cumin. So we're going to add that in, and then you're going to mix it up. So if you are doing the grilled and shredded chicken breast, if you don't want to cook it yourself, what I like to do sometimes when I'm feeling lazy is if you go to the campus cupboard, they normally have bags of pre-cooked shredded chicken breast, and it's frozen, so you can just keep it in your freezer till you want to use it. And then you can take it out, thaw it, and then start to make these. So now that that's mixed up, I have some some tortillas here. I like to use flour. I feel like it's easier to roll. They don't tear as easily, but if you want to use corn, you can. Also, something to help you rolling them and avoid tearing is if you heat them up in the microwave for about 10 seconds, it just softens them up a little bit. So what I'm going to do is, with how much we have here, it's enough for 2 people, so it makes about 4 enchiladas. So about every cup of chicken is for how many people you want to serve. So if you have a big group, just kind of gauge everything off of that. So just put a little bit here. And then take it like this and go over the top. And then if you pull it in a little bit, it makes it nice and tight, and then you wrap it just like that. And you put it in a foil pan, a glass pan, whatever you want to cook it in. It doesn't really matter. You might want to adjust the heat a little bit depending on the pan that you're using, but really it doesn't make that big a difference. And they're pretty quick, especially if you already have grilled chicken. It's really easy to make. So it's nice if you know, Warrensburg, sometimes you can get tired of Taco Tuesday and you want to change it up and make something else. It's also really cheap because all you have is chicken and then like olives, little peppers, the soup, sour cream. It's all really cheap. It's not expensive. Tortillas are cheap. And you can make a lot of it too. And also if you want, you can freeze it afterwards. And then just reheat them whenever you want, or if you have a big group over, you can do that as well. So here these are. Roll the last one up. And then here you have a lot of options on what you can put on top of these. So I have the rest of the sour cream, so there's about another ½ cup in here, and then you want another ½ cup of the cream of chicken. So I'm going to put that in here. Mix that up. And then I have about 1/3 of a cup of green chilies. You want to make sure they're diced. They come in mild, or you can get them in hot or kind of medium, whatever heat you want. I don't personally like a lot of hot stuff, so I put these in. And then I also do olives. You can do onions. You can do whatever you want. So I mix this all up in here. Spread it on top. And then I like cheese, so you can grab some cheese. Put it on here. Just like that. And also if you prefer it to be a little hotter, you can use different hot sauces too if you have a preference. I like sriracha. You can do Tabasco, whatever you want really. If you want to spice it up, but again, like I said, I don't really like hot stuff, so I'm good with the chilies. I got this recipe from my mom. We make it all the time, and I've had it since I've been growing up. I've always had this recipe, and it tastes really good, and it's really easy to make. It's kind of hard to mess up. So finally, I'm going to pop those in the oven for 25 minutes, and while they cook, we are going to take a quick commercial break.
I really do enjoy volunteering. I like to think that I have made a difference. That's enough. I don't need to be patted on the back. I've included my PBS station in my future plans. It's not a big gift, but something that will help them.
Consider including KMOS in your plans. For more information, call 1-800-753-3436.
Every little bit helps. If we can do a whole lot of little bits, then we've done a great service.
Look around you. 1 in 4 kids in the U.S. faces hunger. It's not always easy to see the signs, but in this land of plenty, there are kids that don't know where they will get their next meal. Join Share Our Strength in Food Network and take the pledge to end childhood hunger here in America by 2015. Learn how at NoKidHungry.org. Their next meal could come from you.
So here is our finished enchiladas. Be careful because they're hot, but not as hot as these sauces are about to be. I'm going to set these aside to cool while we play Spicy Spoons. So today, with us for this challenge, we have Tristan Borelli, a Blazing Wing Challenge veteran, as well as Darren Plummer, who eats peppers for breakfast. They're both competing to see who can handle the heat while debating about some questions about Mexican food. We have 3 different sauces: sriracha, Tabasco, and our Central Cook's secret sauce. Are you guys ready?
Secret sauce? I don't know if I'm ready for that or not.
Okay.
We'll see.
So our first question, if you want to take the Tabasco, it should be that one. Our first question, what is the best Mexican restaurant in Warrensburg? Go ahead and take it.
Ooh. All right, who's starting?
You can start.
I'm going to start? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to go El Monterey. I don't know how you can go against El Monterey. They have fabulous tacos on Taco Tuesday, if that's what you like. They have great nachos. They have good margaritas. I don't know if I can say that or not, but they do. So yeah, El Monterey,
All right.
hands down.
Borelli?
So I don't know about the margarita side of it, but I have to go with Mi Patron. Mi Patron is the best because you get the chimichanga from Mi Patron. Ooh, it'll change your life. They got all the nice shredded chicken. Shredded chicken's my favorite. It just absorbs everything else into it. And so when you take that bite of that shredded chicken, it's just like all the flavor comes out of the rest of the chimichanga.
Okay, go ahead and take your next one. It should be Tabasco.
Oh.
And our next question, the middle one.
I had a little spill.
Do you prefer a Chipotle burrito or a Chipotle bowl?
Are you starting or am I starting?
I'll start.
Oh, yeah, you go ahead and start.
I swallowed that one too fast.
Yeah. All right.
I'm going to say bowl. Why?
Of course you would.
Because bowl, you get everything in there. You eat it at your own pace. You don't have to worry about when you have a burrito. Sometimes you get all the juices piled up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And then what happens? You have a blowout. Everything
Do I need
falls
to-
out.
I'm gonna eat it with my pinky out. It's Mexican food. You're gonna grab that. You're gonna eat it.
There's a difference between eating a burrito and a pile of just garbage that's just spilled everywhere.
No, you got to have it in the burrito. They tuck it in real nice, tight. They steam it. It's perfect. You got to have it in the burrito. You get a bite of everything. If you're using your fork, you're trying to get through lettuce and everything.
You have the presentation. I'll give you that. But after that first bite, it just gets soggy and it falls apart.
Okay,
Disagree.
but then after the burrito, how do you handle the leftovers if you have any? The bowl is easy for leftovers because
But
you have the lid.
You're holding the burrito here. Nothing's falling out.
Yeah, but then if you want to have leftovers.
Oh, well.
Yeah, leftover. They have
I mean,
those
if
nice
you look at the three of
lids.
us,
Those lids
I'm obviously
make it
not
so
having
easy.
leftovers.
Okay,
Whatever.
go ahead and have your next one. This is our secret sauce.
Yeah,
And the
okay.
final question, what is the best? Salsa, guac, or
that's good.
queso?
That was really good. Okay.
That was the
I'm sorry. What was
easiest
the
one.
question?
Salsa, guac, or queso?
All right. I'm not going to use the easy route and say salsa because you get salsa everywhere. If I'm going to pay for an added dip or whatever you want to call it, it's going to be guacamole. I mean, they have good cheese dip, but I usually get whatever I get food-wise has cheese dip on it. I get the guacamole. And again, Elmont has the best guacamole in my opinion. So that's where I'm at.
Once again, you are wrong, sir. It is queso. Queso is the best. Why would you want to have your nice, warm chips that just came right out of the kitchen and then pair it with something cold that they just took out of the fridge? I don't like eating my hot chips with cold salsa. It sends a shiver down my spine. I like to eat it with the nice warm cheese. It even has a little gooiness to it. You kind of got to like dab it off a little bit.
I will
as
say you
reach
can't
out.
go wrong with any of them. I will say that. But I'm going to choose guacamole if I'm paying.
All right. Well, you guys handled that pretty well. I saw a couple tears on
The
a couple
second
of the
one.
sauces.
Second one got me.
What
The
was,
second
yeah,
one was
what
the
was the
hottest.
worst one?
Second one.
So
The third one was the
Tabasco.
best one.
Yeah, that
You
was
liked
really
that was
good.
like a refresher,
So-
honestly.
Alicia made that one. She said she just put a bunch of peppers in it. So,
Homemade? Wow.
Yeah, our secret sauce.
We have to
might,
get that recipe.
We might show you guys how to make that on another episode. But you guys handled that a lot better than I could.
My lips are burning.
If you watch the
I look
second
tough.
My
episode,
soul is burning.
me and Brennan took some quesadillas that had some peppers in it and ate them, and it was way, way hot. So, yeah. Well,
It's starting to kick back in.
thank you guys for coming out for the competition. And next
Absolutely.
week will be a real treat for you. We'll be talking about all things sweet. So come back the same time next week here on Central Cooks.